It's back. Wow. I'm a menace to society. What the? What was that? Okay, everyone. Welcome back to the channel and welcome. It's back. Finally, the RB8 is here. Looking a little bit different, but we'll get into the reason why it has different body parts from what it should do. But today we're going to be getting on the road and enjoying a few nice seaside drives, and this is going to be very loud. I don't apologize, but this is going to be very loud. This car is completely straight piped, so let's hop in and start our drive. While the car's idling, let's quickly hop out and check on our cameras. All good currently. So, with this being a job that this car is so flippin' loud, it's hard to actually talk. Jeez. Okay. So with this being a project that I wanted to do, I wanted to make the car slightly better in lots of senses. So this RB8 has so many warning lights on right now. I've just gotten the car back. I've been without this car since February. It is now November. Since then, the car's gone through very much kind of a rebuild as far as the engine goes. It's had different body parts put on it. It's had so much done to the car that it is in essence a very different car to the one that I received in November of last year. And I'm sure you guys can hear the little flutter noise. This car has, yes, it has a blow-off valve. Am I happy about that? Absolutely. The car sounds incredible with this blow-off valve. So as a lot of you would have seen, I have posted videos on a Oyster Grey Megane RS. Now you might ask what is different between that car and this car, and the RB8 is a limited run edition of the Renault Megane RS. Just so happens that mine is my project car, but it is a limited run version of the Renault Megane RS, and it's more closer related to the trophy than it is to the car. Not too sure why tires are squealing. That worries me, I won't lie. But yes, as I've said, we won't be doing anything hectic with this car, because I do not trust the tires on it. There's actually a lot about this car that I don't trust right now. I mean, listen to that exhaust note. Oh my god. I am a menace to society. So we're going to lower the window a little bit. I mean, that's so awesome. But yeah, I do often have to fight over this car when speaking, but I'm happy doing that. Oh my goodness. So I know that, you know, my previous video was a review on this exact platform, but just to give you a rundown if you're unsure of anything, in the front of this car, it has a 2-liter it has a 2-liter 4-cylinder turbocharged engine. And the Renault Megane RS made its name for itself on the Nürburgring, so it has nothing to prove to anyone or anything, that's for sure. But here we come to another tunnel, so why not have a little bit more fun? The thing is, we're not even in sports mode. I'm kind of hesitant to put the car into sports mode. I'm not exactly sure how it's going to behave, but we can do that. There you go, sports mode is on. There's the burbles. What I can say, compared to all of the other cars that I have in my collection, this is the angriest. What is this French car angry about? I don't know. All I know is that it's angry and it's ready to do something at any stage. Okay, we are at our first stop. I do plan on doing probably one more. But first, I want to take some photos of this car. It has been so long since we've had this car. I'm also going to get out now and do a proper walk around, because we never got to do that in the beginning of the video, because we were in the parking lot, obviously. And it is quite dark there, so let's hop out now and get a nice walk around of this incredible machine. I mean, really, what a absolutely gorgeous car. Even with its mismatching body parts, it doesn't look too bad. Yeah, I can't give an exact ETA on when this car is going to be wrapped into a different color, but that is the plan for this car, is to, you know, wrap it into a new color. Possibly the 2024 Red Bull colors, so the matte blue. I mean, we've already got some of the liquid yellow and silver on the car, as you can see when you come around to the back. We've got the liquid yellow bumper with the black, and then the silver at the top from what this car is, being an RB8. So just to show you what number it is, we hop over here. Number 517. Absolutely love this car. And as you can see, you get the Recaro racing seats, and you get a different different gear knob for your 6-speed manual. So usually you get it says Renault Sport, but this one's been replaced with an RS one as the previous one broke. This needs to be replaced. We currently do not have at all a cubbyhole, so that needs to get found. A little bit of storage down there, quite interesting. And honestly, that is it as far as the RB8 goes. As I said, it's got racing brakes. It's also got brand new Brembos on the front. So this thing could be a track monster one day, but for now it is in testing as it is the project car. So I'm going to put down the camera and get a few photos, and I will see you guys in a minute. I mean, the car's exhaust is just echoing off of the mountains here. Still, there's a little bit of tire squealing, unfortunately. I'm not too concerned. Like I said, we're just taking it easy as we've been doing. Plus, to have fun in this car, you don't need to be going very fast. Wow. That's one way to spend your Saturday. I prefer to spend my Saturday doing this. That didn't feel good. What the? What was that? Like I said, this car is, it is a project car. I've just gotten it back from being worked on for quite a long time, so there are going to be some mechanical issues with it. But it's driving. It's usable, which is the good thing. As far as using it hard, I don't think so. The next thing I think I need to do is plug in a Kali OBD, have a look at what's going on with the system and see what it's saying. Oh man, what an awesome car. Let me hop out and get a walk around and we'll end the video. So I'm definitely going to be getting some photos of the car here. I love this spot, it's simply gorgeous. But for now, we are going to hop out. And, wow, that is some fresh sea air. I mean, literally, we are right by the sea, so, yeah. I mean, what an awesome car this has been. I'm honestly so happy to have it back, but I think as you guys can see in that last thing, I didn't really put down my foot, but the car studded a bit. I don't know if that's a blow-off valve, kind of releasing pressure when it shouldn't, or what. Overall, I mean, it's so nice to have this car back. It's such a beautiful car. And it does drive incredibly well. I'm a little bit hesitant to push it right now, just with the tires squealing, and also with the, let me continue after this behemoth of a truck passes. I'm a bit hesitant to push the car when the blow-off valve isn't tuned correctly, and I don't know if that's what was happening there. It was wanting to release pressure, but I'm giving it gas, so it's releasing it too early. So I'm not too sure. All the car's just not really liking a fourth gear pull from a low RPM, which is possible. Car's just come back, so really I don't know what's going on with it. But overall, it's really nice to have the car that kind of started this channel back. Even though this is like the first video that I've ever made on it, it's the car that really started everything for me. So it's really nice to have it back, and eventually it'll be into its former glory. So yes, I do hope you guys enjoyed watching, and please remember to like, comment, and subscribe, and I will see you in the next one. Cheers.